Lesson 6, triangle similarity using the angle criterion. So if we take a look at these two triangles off to the right, we notice that they are the same shape, but their sizes are different. So these triangles are considered similar. They have the same shape, but not the same size. And it also means that their angles are congruent. So for example, this angle and this angle have the same measure. This angle and this angle have the same measure. And this angle and this angle have the same measure. So they have congruent angles. They are the same shape. They are not the same size. Angle criterion. That is, if two of the angles of one of the triangles are congruent to two angles of another triangle, then the triangles are similar. So for example, if these two are the same and these two are the same, then it must mean that these third angles are also the same. So if two angles of one triangle are congruent to two angles of another triangle, then the triangles are similar. Okay, let's determine whether these triangles are similar or not similar. So I need to find two angles that are congruent. So I have 38 and 38. I have 54 and 54. Not only that, but they gave me 88 and 88. So these are definitely similar. Okay, let's look at these. See, I have 58 and 58. 71, no, 51. I only have one pair of congruent angles. So these are not similar. All right, so 33 and 33. Oh, and they share this angle. Both are 90. So since they have two shared angles that are congruent, they are similar. It means that these angles have to be congruent as well. All right, we have 102 degrees, 102 degrees, 37 and 41, but we're missing some angles. So we need to find those angle measures to figure out if these are similar or not. So I'm going to use angle sum theorem. I know that 102 plus 37 equals 139. And if I subtract 139 from that, I get 41. So that means that this missing angle is 41 degrees, which matches this angle. So that means these are similar. Okay, this one. Oh, they've already done the signs to show me that these are congruent and these are congruent and these are congruent. So definitely similar. Okay, so we have 30 and 30, but we don't have all of our angle measures. So we need to find a missing measure. So I'm going to find this missing measure and see if it matches this. So 37 plus 30 is 67. And then I'm going to subtract it from 180. And I get 100. Yeah, do the math. 113. So that is 113. So these do not have two congruent angles, not similar. All right. Oh, look at this. Okay, so we have 73 and 73 are congruent. And these are vertical angles. Vertical angles are congruent. So we do have two pairs of congruent angles. These are similar triangles. Okay, we have 64 and 64. We're missing some angles. So I'm going to find the missing measure. I'll add 64 and 56 together. And I get 120. Subtract from 180, and I get 60. So this missing measure is 60, which is not going to match. So these are not similar. Okay, last one. So these are shared. The larger triangle has 85 degrees and the smaller triangle has 85 degrees. But we don't know what this one is and we don't know what this one is. So I'm going to find the measure of this and see if it matches this one. So I'm going to add 85 and 53 together, and I get 138. I'm going to subtract that, and I get 42. Okay, so that means that this measures 42 degrees, and so is this. So I have two pairs of congruent angles. So those triangles are similar.